recording. So guys, ganito siya. For the past few days, we were advised by our SOMs na we will have managers that we will need managers, no? So by June, they'll start hiring the managers na. So meaning we need to finish everything that we have to do this month of May. So for the first and second week of May, hoping tapos na lahat ng mga natin, learning courses. And then by the third week of May, siguro ini-interview na kayo o kaya nagbe-business review na. So I just wanna check your schedules kung kailan natin pwedeng ituloy yung mga learning courses kasi itutuloy natin siya virtual like this, naka-Skype tayo kaya MS Teams. Pero going back, it will not be like a 4-hour training. It will not be siguro mga 30 minutes, 1 hour lang kasi nagpalit tayo ng curriculum. We changed everything na learning courses na pinapacilitate natin ng Quest team or ng LND team. Kasi dati sila yung nagpa-facilitate ng mga courses na learning natin. Eh wala sila. So pinalitan natin yung mga topics. So we're gonna continue on that and hopefully finish this as early as mid of May. So before the learning courses, for the past few days, some of you guys approached me. So specifically, Jeff Villar, Jonay Kalingasa, sina May Hison, Archel. So they approached me and then they were asking for tips. Meaning, most of them kasi, actually all of them, were advised by their managers kundi ng SOMs nila na interviewin sila. So, nung in-advise sila na interviewin sila, mag-send na letter of intent and all, they were asking for tips. Ngayon, so, I highly encourage you guys to ask for tips sa mga managers nyo, sa mga SOM kapag may time. Pero, I gave them my tip. So, sabi ko, para fair, I want to give you all, a few things to think about when it comes to interviews. Kasi, ayun, gusto ko meron akong contribution doon sa part na interviewin kayo. So, for the longest time, naging interviewer din naman ako sa training team for training supervisor, training manager. At saka naging witness din naman ako ng mga interview ni Miss Ivy sa mga SOMs. At saka interview trained din naman tayo. So, I wanna share everything about interviews that could add hopefully to your preparation. Kasi baka anytime ma-interview kayo, maganda nang ready. Siguro, pag nagtanong kayo sa mga managers, you might have heard questions na, no? Yung pag nagtanong ka sa manager, ano may mga regular na tanong pag interview, ganyan. Pag nagtanong ka kasing ganun, normally makakakuha ka na ng mga sagot na ilalagay ko sa chat, no? Siguro ganyan yung mga makukuha mong regular na sagot. Putol, hindi nagkasya. Saglit. Isa-isahin ko na lang. Siguro ang makukuha mo mga i-share sa'yo ng mga managers would be what will be your plan 30, 60, 90 days, what will be the first thing that you would address in the site. Ayan. So what's the most important skills that you have as a supervisor. Yung mga ganyan questions, regular na makukuha mo yan pag nagtanong ka kung saan-saan. Pero that's not my goal for today. Now, my goal for today is to give you something different. When I say different, I want you to understand why interviews are happening in the first place. Bakit ba may interview? Bakit ba yung mga question? Ganyan yung composition ng mga question. No? What do they want to know? What are they trying to find out? Kasi if you know the mechanics behind things, and then you yourself will understand why those questions were made in the first place. So, if we know how, sabi nga nila, if you know how the clock ticks, and then probably you can create a clock. So, sabi nga nila, if you know how the Samson calculation of billing up, bill current or any types of billing in the current T-Mobile system works, if you know how it works, if you know the math, and then probably makakapagturo ka. So, yun yung gagawin natin ngayon. So, before I begin, malinaw ba yung audio ko? Clear naman?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Thank you. So, simulan na natin siya. I hope you get the situation, no? I just really want to prep you guys, ha? Ang goal natin, lalagay ko dun sa chat box ulit. Ang goal natin is to be able to express yourself accurate and sincere as possible, no? Showing competence and character in an interview for the OM post. Kasi, tandaan natin, pag in-interview ka, tawag dito, pwede mong ibigay yung the best answer na parang Miss Universe na sagot eh. No, kaya lang ang problema sa interview, hindi ganun eh. Hindi katulad ng Miss Universe na pag sumagot ka, parang pag Miss Universe sagot, panalo ka na. Sa interview kasi, they're trying to understand something. They want to get something out of you. They want to know you to be exact. No? So, hindi siya sa pagandahan ng sagot. So, paano mo ba maibebenta yung sarili mo? Paano mo ba maipapaunawa dun sa kausap mo? Kung sino yung, tawag dito? Kung sino yung kaharap nila, kung sino yung kausap nila. Question mabilis lang, kayong dalawa. If you're gonna choose someone, no, napapalit sa'yo para alagaan yung team mo, na inalagaan mo for the longest time. O kaya, paano kung kukuha ka ng Rep 2, no, na makakatrabaho mo for the next 10 years, no, na magiging kanang kamay mo. Give me one trait that you will look for. Give me one thing that you would look for. Tigisa kayo, bigyan nyo lang ako sample.
Ako
No?
siguro
Ako,
sorry.
Sorry. Hindi ako nagsabi kung sino mauna. Sige, Carol, mauna ka na.
Dependable, boss.
Okay, good job. Nick.
someone that is reliable.
Good job. Thank you.
Hello, Sir Marbs.
Nawala ata si Boss Mark.
Ay, hello. Nawala ba ako? Sorry. What was the last word that you heard?
Good job.
Good job. Okay, sorry. Sige, tuloy ko na. So here, sorry, na-mute pala ako. So yung sinabi nyo kanina, dependable saka reliable. Going back, parehong good job yon kasi I only ask you to provide one trait eh, isang trait lang, no? Pero pag sinabi mong dependable saka reliable, meron pang something behind that eh, no? Kung tatagalogin ko yung dependable saka reliable, eh, ang Tagalog niyan maaasahan eh. Pero kailan mo maaasahan yung isang tao? No? So pwede mo pa siyang i-dig deeper. So yun yung i-share ko sa inyo ngayon. So ilalagay ko sa chat box yung ating number 1 agenda out of 3. So this is what I want you to prepare for. Now, tawag dito. Nick, i-mute muna kita ha. Sorry. Okay lang. Pero malinaw naman yung audio ko sa'yo ha. Okay, there. So here, ang isa sa mga number 1 item natin is skill, values, and opportunities. So, what do I mean by skill, values, and opportunity? Number 1, dapat alam mo lahat ng skills mo, no? Yung mga things that tinatype ko rin things that you can do, no? Skills, things that you can do, or competence. So, anong ibig ko sabihin dito? Yung tatlong bagay sa number 1, you need to really be clear knowing kung ano yung skills mo, ano yung values mo, ano yung opportunities mo. No? So, let's start with skills. What do I mean by skills? Things that you can do, or yung competence o kakayanan mo. It's hard to move to the next level, no? Kung magma-manager ka, pero yung current situation mo as a supervisor, hindi mo pagamay. Okay? The only best way for you to go to the next level if you're already good or great or at where you are right now. Okay? So, going back, if you're good, if you're already in the level that you know what you're doing, no? Alam mo yung dapat mong gawin, alam mo yung ginagawa mo, maliwanag sa iyo yung mga nangyayari sa paligid, hindi ka tinatangay ng agos, hindi ka sunod-sunuran lang. Kumbaga, you know how to do things as a supervisor. Ngayon, ano yung mga bagay na ginagawa mo as a supervisor na pwede mong ipamentor or ipamana mo sa ibang tao, sa mga taong i-develop mo. So, number one, gumawa ka ng long list niyan. So, gumawa ka ng long list ng mga bagay na kaya mong gawin, na master mo, mga na-train sa'yo, naturo sa'yo, na-coach sa'yo, opportunity mo before, ngayon skill mo na siya. So, yung mga skills nyo na yan, no? Yung mga skills nyo na yan, make sure na it's clear to you na kung meron top 3 skills na meron si Carol, kung meron top 3 skills na meron si Nick, ano yun? So, yun yung mga bagay na, ang dali lang, ang ingay ng aso. So, yun yung mga bagay na number one, dapat ma-present mo ng malinaw at maayos. Medyo blurry yung sinasabi ko, no? Pero mamaya, don't worry, I'll give an example. Ano ba yung mga skills na pwede mong i-bring to the table? Anong klaseng mga tanong mo pwedeng ilabas yung skills na yan? But that's my number one thing. Before I give the example, so, sabihin ko na muna yung number one, or, I mean, yung skills part, and then I'll proceed with values. So, going back, yung skills, kakayanan, no? So, yung mga things that you can do, competence mo, no? Yung things that you were able to master, skills mo. Now, ano naman yung values? Yung values, yung personality mo, no? Character, character mo, belief mo, no? So, eto naman, yung values na yan, dapat maliwanag din sa'yo yan. Ano bang values meron ka? Ano bang belief meron ka? Kasi halimbawa, sasabihin mo, magaling ako mag-develop ng tao. How do you develop people? So, lalabas mo ngayon yung skills mo. I develop people by, teaching them this, let them do this, having an action plan like this. Kasi yun yung mga ginawa mo at ginagawa mo eh. So, yun yung skills mo in developing people. Ngayon, pag tatanungin ka, why are you doing that? Kasi I'm happy developing people. Why are you happy with developing people? Anong mapapala mo dyan? Nakakapagod lang yan. So, going back, anday lang ha. Patitigilan ko lang tong aso na to. 1 second. Ayan. Hello? Can you hear me? Okay ulit?
Yes po.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So, going back to what I'm saying, yung values, yung belief, yung personality mo, no? So, nag-uugat kasi yan sa value, sa moral compass mo or sa values mo eh. If you're happy about something, if you're doing something, if you're motivated about something, tapos tinanong ka why, hanggang sa root cause yan. And then, lalabas ngayon yung belief mo. Sampulan natin ng belief, no? Halimbawa, tayong tatlo. We all believe na bawal magnakaw, no? Part yun ng moral set natin, ng values natin, bawal magnakaw. What value will I get from that as an interviewer? Anong mapapala ko kung alam ko yung belief mo? Ang mapapala ko dun, it would allow me to understand if I can trust you. So, trust kasi is an emotion. It's something that you feel towards someone, no? It's something that you feel, so trust. It's something that you feel towards someone who believes in what you believe in. Paano yun? So, going back sa sinasabi ko, kung ako, naniniwala ako na bawal magnakaw, at kayo, naniniwala kayo, bawal magnakaw, pwede akong mag-iwan ng pera kung saan-saan. Kasi we believe in the same thing, meaning I can trust you. Kapag kayo naniniwala na yung trabaho natin, nakasalalay ang buhay ng mga tao, na dapat ingatan, na dapat pagpursigihan, dapat pag-isipang maigi, at hindi dapat pinagmamalasakitan yung mga tao. If yun yung belief ko at yun yung belief mo, pareho tayo ng paniniwala. And then it allows me to see if I can trust you. Now, if you look at what I'm gonna put on the screen doon sa chatboard, no? Ay, Carol, naka-PC ka ba? Kita mo ba nasa chatboard?
Ako po.
Sige nga, pabasa.
Trust is the belief that a person intends to do the right thing and knows what to do and know how to get the job done. Trust is a feeling. It can't be taught or dictated.
Thanks, Carol. So going back, um, if if you pag if you look at this definition, pag pinaghimay-himay mo yan, no? So going back, trust. Pag yung sinabi nyo kanina, if someone is dependable, if someone is someone that you could maaasahan mo. Normally, pag maaasahan mo, mapapagkatiwalaan din eh. Kasi pag maaasahan, it can be halfway lang. What do I mean by halfway? Maaasahan mo kasi yung taong kayang gawin yung dapat niyang gawin eh. Reliable kasi, dependable kasi. If someone can do what is expected of them, and then they can be reliable or dependable. So meaning, half lang yon. Anong half yon? So eto yung half nun. How to get the job done. Napansin nyo doon sa definition. Trust is the belief that a person intends to do the right thing and knows how to get the job done. So yung pagiging dependable, pagiging maaasahan mo. So naglagay ulit ako sa chat box. It is only half, no, of the criteria for someone to trust anyone. Siyempre tayo, kapag may pagkakatiwalaan natin yung kayang gawin. And when you say kayang gawin yung dapat gawin, ang mine-measure dyan yung skills niya. Kaya sabi ko kanina, siguraduhin yung maliwanag sa inyo yung skill set nyo, yung strengths nyo when it comes to things that you can do. No? Pero hindi yung sapat. Going back, sinabi ko naman sa inyo kanina, give me one. Pero kung sinabi ko siguro 2 or 3, baka tinamaan nyo yung pangalawa. Yung pangalawa, it's something that, it's a belief that the person intends to do the right thing. What do you mean by intends to do the right thing? Yun yung part ng personality mo. Yun yung part ng character mo. Ano yung character mo? You want to do the right thing. So anong klaseng tao ka niyan pag hinahanap mo yung mabuti, pag gusto mong gawin yung tama? So going back, I hope you get this definition, no? Kasi kahit tingnan natin sa sarili natin eh. If meron kang bagay na ipamamana, ipapasa, kung meron kang gustong katrabaho, yung gusto mong katrabaho, yung mapapagkatiwalaan mo. Sino yung mapapagkatiwalaan mo? Yung taong kayang gawin yung dapat niyang gawin at gagawin niya yung tama. No? So, morning Jelly. Jelly, hangin there ka lang, tutuloy ka lang. So, and then if you look at the next piece, trust is a feeling. No? It's something, sabi ko nga kanina, it's a feeling that you feel towards someone. Paano feeling? Trust is a feeling? Oh, trust is a feeling. It's a feeling that you feel towards someone, no? Who believes what you believe in. Ayan. So, nilagay ko sa chat box. So, if someone believes what you believe in, and then most likely you will trust that person, no? So going back, yun yung sinasabi ko kanina when it comes to preparing for an interview. Yes, you can prepare answering to different types of questions eh. And then wala namang masama doon. Actually, I encourage you guys to prepare for questions na maaaring itanong sa atin. Pero bago mo papaghandaan yung mga questions na yan, dapat ready ka, no? Pagdating sa sarili mong pagkakilala sa personality mo saka sa skills mo. Kasi yun yung ibebenta mo. Hindi ka mag-iimbento ng sagot. Kasi pag nag-imbento ka ng sagot sa interview, Mami Miss Universe ka nun. Pag Miss Universe yung sagot mo, minsan hindi ka panipaniwala. And I've seen interviews like that. Yung mga sagot na pang Miss Universe, and then pag tinanong mo ng follow-up question, wala na silang sagot. Now, going back to what I was sharing earlier, bakit tayo ini-interview? Ini-interview tayo kasi gusto tayong makilala. Anong gustong malaman about us? If we can do what is expected of us, and if we are willing to do the right thing. So, kapag yan, nalaman nung kausap mo, nag-interview sa'yo, and then most likely, they will be able to trust you. Why am I banking on trust? Yan kasi yung isa sa pinakamalaking realization ko working with Miss Ivy and the senior leadership. Kasi there was a time in my life na open yung FLDM post, open yung training manager post, and I was choosing training manager. Kaya lang nakuha ko yung FLDM post. And I was passing the FLDM post to someone else. And then, tinanong ako pala, ang tanong sa akin ni Miss Ivy, kung sino man yung ine-endorse ko, no? Sabi niya, can I trust them? Paulit-ulit yun. Every time na meron akong ipapakitang tao, ipapakilalang tao, can I trust them? Nung natatandaan nyo lately, meron tayong mga senior operations manager aspirants. Yung anim, sina Remson, si Kenj, si April, si Joan, in which si Joan at si April Miranda ang nakuhang SOM. Sila na yung bagong SOM natin, right? Alam nyo nung initial interview nila, nasa development sila, I was there, Miss Ivy was there. Walang ibang SOM, kundi silang anim na aspirants lang. And then, after the conversation, punta kami sa office ni Miss Ivy, me and her. And then she was asking me questions, all drilling down to situations like, can we trust them? Sino sa kanila yung mas trustworthy, ganyan. Kasi I've known them more than Miss Ivy because I've been in Alorica for like 10 years now. Si Miss Ivy, syempre kapapasok pa lang niya for 2 to 3 years. So mas malalim yung pagkakilala ko sa mga tao. So she was asking me about things like that. So what's my point? In a level of someone like Miss Ivy, a director, number one trait na pinaka-importante sa kanya is someone they can trust. And by definition, yun yung nilagay ko sa chat board. Who can you trust? So, if you know how to present your personality, your character, if you know how to present your competence or your skills, and then the one asking questions will be able to understand and know you more. So before I go with the third part, kasi yung nilagay ko dyan, di ba? Ang nilagay ko ay agenda for today. Number 1, this is 1 out of 3. Skills, values, opportunity. And then I clarified what I meant by skills. Dapat alam mo yung long list ng skills mo, tapos i-shorten mo siya sa top 2 or top 3. Tapos yung long list ng values and belief mo, no? Tapos pagkagawa mo ng long list mo, i-shortlist mo yan ng top 2 o top 3. Before I go do sa opportunities part, clear naman ba?
Boss.
Yes, sir.
Okay naman, Carol, saka Nick. Jelly, sorry. So, magpo-pause muna ako. Share ko lang kung nasaan na tayo ngayon. Tawag dito. Clear naman ako dyan, Jelly. Hala, Jelly, can you hear me? Ano? Jelly!
Yes, I can hear you. Sorry, nakamute. Umiyak yung bata.
Ay, okay lang. So, ganito, Jelly. Yung dinidiscuss ko kasi sa mga kasama ngayon, bago ko siya ituloy, it's about tips in an interview. So, kasi kailangan na naman ng mga managers, dadating na naman yung Salem, June. So, may mga nag-reach out sa akin, mga MPower2. Sina Jeff Villar, sina Hison. So, sabi ko, para fair, yung sinabi ko sa kanila, sabihin ko sa lahat. And then going back, I encourage everyone to ask managers, SOMs, para pag bigla-bigla nagkaroon ng mga managerial interview, naka-ready yung pool natin. And at the same time, I was just checking for schedules kasi learning courses na tayo. Tapusin natin yung learning course by second week of May. And then by third week of May, magbe-business reviews na tayo. Para, yun na, para pag i-interviewin na ng mga managers, ay ng mga SOMs, mabilis na. So, and what I was talking about earlier na madaming-madami was about yan, yung number one, to shorten it, yun lang naman talaga yun. In the interview, bago mo pa practicein yung mga klase ng tanong, number one, dapat alam na alam mo yung skills mo, yung mga kakayanan mo that will make you say that you're already good at where you're at. No, so that's why you're moving to the next level. And then number two, yung personality mo. Ano yung moral compass mo? Ano yung nagde-dictate ng mga decision making mo? Ano yung belief mo? Ano yung root, kumbaga, kung saan ka nakaugat? If you're gonna, tuloy ko na, if you're gonna ask, guys, kung yung mga SOMs, there was a time that we were training emotional intelligence 2.0, and then I was really curious, tinanong ko sila isa-isa, what's that number one most valuable lesson that you're holding on to in your life? Tapos, ayun, nakakatuwa yung mga sagot. Si Miss Ivy, yung number one yung values is do everything out of love. Si Belo naman, love your neighbors as you love yourself, yung golden rule. Si Miss Bene, wag kang gaganti. No? Huwag kang gaganti, ano man mangyari. Whatever people does to you, you don't fight back. Kasi whatever they're doing, baka hindi nila sinasadya, baka hindi nila intention. They give them a benefit of the doubt. So don't react ng gaganti ng may intent na masama. So my point there is, if you will know someone's score, and then technically you'll be able to see if you can trust them or not. So sabi ko kanina, yung samples ng values and skills na yan, medyo malabo. Pero para maging malinaw, magbibigay ako ng sample. So here's the example. Wala naman akong maibibigay ng example, kundi yung sarili ko lang experience. No? So, I want to give you an example. What skills do I have that I was able to share when I was applying for a training supervisor? So, this is the only thing that I can share for the meantime kasi yun lang naman yung in-applyan ko talaga na in-applyan ko. I'll share what I mean by that. Pero, nung nag-apply akong training supervisor, because I was part of the training team for the longest time, I was already in the part, no? I'm already in the level of contributor. What do I mean by contributor? Not just contributing because you're doing your part, no. I'm contributing because I am creating lessons that is supposed to fill in gaps and opportunities sa mga materials na piniprovide ni T-Mob. So we were creating lessons, modules, trainings to supplement learning gaps and opportunities from the provider. And then these lessons were passed down enterprise Philippine-wide to MJP, Cubao, Centris, and Davao. So I was already in the level of creating lessons that is being used by Alorica T-Mobile enterprise-wide. I was also at the level of being able to train for other places and also train for other classes. My skill set was also able to allow me to start every single pilot class before during my time. So if there's a pilot class, an experimental lesson, if there's something that T-Mobile wants to test, I was the go-to person for that experiment. And they were measuring, my success rate for those experimental pilot classes. I was at a level of coaching na yung past or last three triad session ko with Miss Grace, which is the training director ngayon, was with zero opportunity. Wala na siyang mabigay na opportunity. And then the next thing na inobserve ako was no longer Miss Grace, but with the training managers of all the other sister sites, Cubao Centris and MJP. So I was having a class, I was doing coaching, they were observing me and giving me feedback. I still remember I ended the coaching 18 minutes no back then. And they gave me opportunities because may mga nakita silang opportunity ko. Pero I was really feeling na I was in a level of skill na I can go outside and share and teach and promote and create something new. So that level of skill set made me think that I can go outside training level now. So nasabi ko sa sarili ko noon. So that is my example of skill. I can go on and more, pero that's just an example that I want to give everyone. If you're gonna think of your current skill, it doesn't have to be as exaggerated na yung mga pinadala sa ibang bansa, pinadala sa ibang lugar. No. If you were confined in the office itself, ano may mga kinoconsider mong achievement mo, no? Na ginawan mo ng paraan, kaya mo na-achieve. Halimbawa, yung mga napapromote mo ng mga tao, no? Yung mga napapabonus mo ng month after month, year after year, no? Yung mga achievement mo na nabigyan ka ng award but not necessarily performance palagi. Yung mga time na binigyan ka ng situation na i-handle mo yung buong cluster kasi wala yung manager mo. O kaya may binigyan ka ng mabibigat na tasks and roles that you were successful with. So going back, yun yung mga example ng skills, no, ng situations na it needed your skills, no? Mga results yung binigay ko eh. Pero pag tinanong ka, ano ginawa mo? You can proceed further, no? In giving them the step by step. But we're just giving them high level overview of results of your accomplishments because of what you did. Now, if kung tatanungin mo ko anong values yung meron ako, which is the number 2 part, pag tinanong ka, bakit ganun? Bakit ka nag-recreate na kung ano-ano? Bakit ka nagtuturo sa ibang klase? No? Bakit ka naggumagawa ng mga supplemental things? So, I wanna share where that is all coming from. As everyone know, my life is an open book na I'm not a college graduate, I'm not college level, I'm only high school graduate. And then, Alorica gave me a privilege or an opportunity to be where I am right now. So, I just find it right. No? The right thing to do, which is my obligation that I have imposed myself, is to make sure that every single trainee pass, regardless of their background, their age, their belief, their academic achievement. Kahit sinong trainee yan, dapat pumasa yan. Bakit? Kasi I was given a chance and I want to give them the same opportunity. Bakit? Because they might need the job, no? So, palagi na nakatakda sa isip ko na baka may magulang yan na dinadialysis, may mga gamot na pinag-maintain, baka may mga pinapaaral na mga kapatid yan, baka breadwinner yan. So, I have it in my mind that my belief is it's my responsibility to make these people pass because their jobs and their lives depends on it. And the only way for them to be successful is through me. So pag nagtamad-tamad ako, pag hindi ko ginawa yung trabaho, pag di ako umisip ng paraan, kapag tinanggap ko lang yung mga binibigay sa akin at hindi natuto yung mga tinuturuan ko, walang mangyayari. That's why I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. So, bakit mo pa rin ginagawa yun? So, ano ngayon kung bumasa sila? No? Hindi naman kasi yun yung talagang aim ko eh. Ang aim ko is for me to do these people good. Bakit? Kasi kapag gumagawa ka ng mabuti, no? The only time that you will feel fulfillment is the moment that you help someone and do good for someone. Yung happiness kasi makukuha mo yan sa mga minsan material things eh. Si happiness makukuha mo yan minsan sa achievement eh. Pero yung fulfillment makukuha mo lang yan kapag may tinulungan kang kapwa mo eh. Kapag you've been part of someone's life, no? And you were part of their success. And that is more than any bonus that anyone can get. So yun yung parang drive ko eh. Every time that someone says thank you, tapos mamaya makikita mo yung mga nagte-thank you sa'yo, dating manager, dating supervisor, mga dating professional na umaasa sa yung hampas lupang high school graduate. It makes me feel good na for me, I am able to use my skills to do good. So pag lumabas ako ng office, kahit masagasaan ako, okay na, baka mapunta ako sa langit. So my point there is, that's my belief, no? That's my belief, and that's drive my personality, no? So if I put that on the line, now you guys as listeners will have an idea of who I am. Now you can decide with a few more questions, no, as an interviewer, or if you wanna test the consistency of what I'm saying, no, you can do so. Pero going back, yun yung example ko ng what do I believe in, no? What's my values? Ano ba yung prinsipyo ko sa buhay? What skills do I have? Ano ba yung mga results? So, pansinin nyo guys, yung mga maglalagay ako ng mga tanong dito sa ano, no, ng mga tanong sa chatboard, no. So halimbawa, magma-manager ka tapos i-interviewin ka, no. Tapos syempre, ang gusto mong malaman, ano kaya yung mga tanong, no? Ano kaya yung mga tanong? Tapos halimbawa, ito yung mga tanong na itatanong sa'yo. Halimbawa, um, what will you do tomorrow if you get hired? What's your 30, 60, 90-day plan? What should you improve on the site? What's that thing, the biggest impact, etc. So, pansinin nyo, pwede mong aralin lahat ng question na ganyan and be ready for it. Pero pansinin nyo, all these question, itong first set na sinend ko sa inyo, it's only pointing at one thing. The question wants the interviewer to know kung gaano yung kakayanan mo. What's your plan 30, 60, 90? So, ang mangyayari dyan, ipapakita mo kung ano yung mga alam mong gawin. What would you do if you get hired tomorrow? O papakita mo na naman kung ano skills meron ka. What was the most important skill that you have learned being a supervisor? What was the greatest achievement? So, going back, pansinin nyo, the question was created like that to bring out what you know that you can do that has proof or tangible results. So kaya, going back, kapag alam mo kung bakit tinatanong yung tanong, mas makakapag-prepare ka kung paano ka sasagot. So that is the same with your values. So going back, provide the skills, provide the values and belief at any given opportunity that you find it's appropriate. Sa last piece ko dito sa number 1, yung opportunity. So nakita nyo siya, di ba? Guys, pag may tanong kayo, unmute lang anytime. Interrupt nyo ako, huwag nyo ako tayo mag-pause. So pag meron kayong gustong linawin, ipaulit, magsabi lang kayo agad-agad, mag-unmute lang kayo, din sabihin nyo lang kagad kung may mga tanong. Pero if you don't go unmute, tutuloy na ako. So, sabi ko kanina nasa chat box, skills, values, opportunities. Dapat maliwanag sa iyo yung strength mo skill-wise. Dapat maliwanag sa iyo yung strength mo, yung values and belief mo. Dapat maliwanag sa iyo opportunity mo. Bakit? Kasi minsan hindi mo maiiwasan, may mga tanong na, if I hire you, what will be my problem about you? If I hire you, what will you need from me? If I hire you, what will be the problems that I'll encounter about you? No? Or ang question is, what will make you resign? No? What was the breaking point that you almost gave up before? No? Pag mga ganyan yung tanong, it's all pointing out to opportunities and weaknesses eh. So, hindi mo naman pwedeng sabihin, wala po akong weakness. Wala po akong opportunity. Labo naman nun, perfect. So, going back, think about this as well. So, why is this important? No? Number 1, we need to know if you are assessing what you can do, your skills, your development, your journey, your personality, your career. Hindi ka kasi mag-grow kapag hindi mo iniisa-isa yung opportunity mo, pag hindi mo i-fix yan. No? So, you grow by knowing what you are having struggles with and fixing that so that you will be more than who you were before. So be ready with knowing your opportunities. So that's as short as that. Pause muna ang konti. Guys, malinaw? Okay lang? Andiyan ba kayo?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, konting-konti na lang, no? 2 and 3 na lang. 2 and 3. Ito, mabilis. Eh, kung may tanong lang kayo, no? At saka later, just let me know how you feel about the situation. Sino sa inyo nag-interviewing skills training na kay Alorica? Nag-interviewing skills ka na, Carol? Training to, ah.
Is it the yung finding the right one po ba yun?
So alam mo na yun.
Apo, with
Okay.
Yel before, nung quality.
Good. Si Jelly, sigurado alam din ni Jelly yan kasi sa training. How about you, Nick? Nakapag-finding the right one ka ba?
Yes po.
Ay, di very good. So, at least alam niyo yung deer, no? So, I just wanna remind you guys about yung deer na type of questioning. Ang mga tanong kasi, mga experiential, mga baka, no? Every now and then, you might get a question like that. When was the last time that you were really stressed? What did you do and what's the result? Describe the situation, mga ganyan. So, be ready lang kayo sa mga 3-part question. Make sure you answer them all. No? And at the same time, tawag dito, I hope things that you will cite as an example is something that you have recalled na sa long list mo. Mga achievements mo. Isa-isahin mo na yan. And then yung number 3, last na lang to. If you fail, don't change. Madami kayo guys. What, 29, 32 ata kayong applicants ng MPower2. So, ito yung kabilin-bilinan ko sa mga SOMs aspirants natin. Yung 6 na SOM aspirants, after the initial interview, sinabi sa akin ni Miss Ivy, do you have a message for them? I still remember what I said kasi isa lang naman talaga yung gusto kong mangyari. I hope at the end of this all, if anyone of for those who will fail, because 2 will pass and 4 will fail. For those who will fail, please don't change. I want to believe na kaya kayo enthusiastic, kaya kayo matulungin, kaya kayo nag-e-excel, kaya kayo beyond the norms kasi you're really like that naturally. Innate, genuine, sincere kung ano yung meron ka ngayon. Hindi yung magaling ka lang sa interview kasi meron kang gustong makuha. Tapos nung hindi mo nakuha, late ka na, hindi ka na pumapasok, gusto mo na mag-resign, nagdoon ka sa sulok-sulok, galit ka doon sa nakuha, no? Tapos may mga post ka sa Facebook na you deserve the ganto, you deserve the ganyan. Alam mo, so wag sanang mangyayari yung ganun na dahil hindi ka makukuha, magbabago ka. Tandaan nyo, the moment na hindi ka makuha, it's still on. Naka-on pa rin yung evaluations na tawag rito, kasi ganito yan eh. Babalikan lang naman yung mga in-interview before eh. So, if you were able to create an impression, di very good. Tapos, the moment na every single day, every single week, kapag may binibigay sa'yo mga task, opportunities na achieve mo, nakikilala ka lalo ng tao, imposible kasing imposibleng hindi ka balikan, no? Kung meron akong pagkakatiwalaan, liban sa moral compass niya sa values, yung skills niya, siyempre. Sino pa ba yung mga skillful talaga, kundi yung mga nagstay, na-test yung loyalty nila, na-test yung belief nila, tapos na-test yung skills nila kasi they've been staying for the longest time and then they have been enduring multiple final interviews and so. So going back, yun lang. Kasi mahirap yung minsan, hindi alam ng mga tao, maghahanap ako ng quiet place sa office para magpahinga-pahinga. And then, upo lang ako sa CR, tapos kukulong ko yung sarili ko doon mga 15 minutes, tapos may mga magkwekwentuhan. Sabihin nila, dapat ako si ganito, dapat ganyan, dapat ganito. Hindi nila alam, may mga nakakarinig. So, minsan naman, kwentuhan sa smoking area, yung mga bitter na kapag, alam mo yon yung hindi kasi maganda. In the first place, guys, yung interview, it's just validation of everything that you have done that people knew about you. So, every single day, No? Every single day, kapag nakikilala ka sa gawa mo, sa mga accomplishments mo, sa failures mo, sa enthusiasm mo, sa mga help offers mo, sa lahat ng ginagawa mo everyday, nakakarating yan, nalalaman ng tao yan eh. So nakikilala ka along the way. So meaning yung interview is just a single part of you being known. Pero yung career mo, yung araw-araw mo, part yan ng pagbibuild ng impression sa'yo, perception sa'yo. So aalagaan nyo yun palagi. I wanna give an example, kaya lang masyado nang mahaba yung oras na binigay ko sa inyo. Kinuha ko sa inyo. Lalo na kay Nick, 3 a.m. pa to nag-out. So, yun lang naman yung 3 items ko for you guys today. Number one, be ready, no? So, make sure you know your skills, your values, your opportunities. Be ready with your types of questions. And if you fail, don't ever change for the worst, no? Always continue to strive and be who you are. Mag-one-on-ones tayo in the coming days. Ipi-PM ko kayo, mag-PM kayo back if available kayo or not. Magma-mock interview tayo kahit once lang or twice. No, siguro preferably after day off, kontakin ko kayo after your shift. O kaya kahit day off, pag available kayo. Mock interview tayo once, twice, and then end. At least nakapag-practice. Yung iba kasi nakapag-mock interview na kami before. Pero yun na nga, I want it to be equal for everyone. Jelly, hindi ako sigurado kung ilan yung needed na OMs pero madami kasi si Salem eh. No? So, Salem is an entire market. So, parang si Augusta at saka si Springfield. So, imaginein mo kung ganong kalaki yun. Baka ilang communities din yun. So, sabihin mo ng 8 communities yun, 8 managers yun. O kung kasi laki ng, mga 14 communities. Each community, 1 manager eh. Tapos, maliban pa yung mga iba. Kasi alam ko, bago mag-lockdown, ang GOAT, kailangan nila ng managers at saka ang House of Zen eh. Well, anyway, update ko kayo during our touch bases kung ilan yung managers na kailangan. Pero for the meantime, that's basically it. I just wanna share things that I have already shared doon sa mga kasama nyo. Pause muna ako. Guys, okay lang kayo?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sige, mag-unmute na kayo. So guys, kung may mga tanong kayo, please ask if you have any questions, kung may mga gusto kayong malaman o ano man. Pero for the meantime, yun lang. That's it. I just needed you guys to be here for the expectations. And I'll be calling you guys. May questions ba kayo? May mga gustong linawin?
None so far.
None naman so
Not for
far.
me.
None naman, sige. Nick, Jelly, Carol, thank you for being here. Recorded tong session na to.